Two big developments tonight in a consumer watchdog investigation into dashboards melting under the Florida sun. A national safety expert wants to see the problem dashboards recalled. Consumer watchdog Jen Strathman shows us live with his reason why and what else she's discovered. Jen?
Well, one car maker finally admitted to me that dashboards just like this one have led them to make big changes. But the big change that drivers and an auto safety expert want them to make is a recall. Every time he gets in the car, Robert Kasirowicz has to stare at an ugly, sticky mess.
So it's spreading across the dash into other areas now.
This is my 07, and of course...
Our consumer watchdog investigation into melting dashboards is spreading too.
You can see where I've accidentally nicked it. I mean, the thing comes off and you can see...
With drivers like Derek Little of Houston sharing his YouTube video on my Facebook page.
I mean, stand behind your product, Toyota.
We found Toyota and Nissan owners like Derek and Robert have filed most of the 300+ complaints with the government.
Anytime you have hundreds of complaints on a particular problem, that's an indication that there's a widespread defect.
Clarence Ditlow with the Center for Auto Safety says it's common sense. A dashboard should never melt.
The cause of it is real simple. It's poor engineering.
Toyota is the first car maker now admitting to the consumer watchdog that in 2009 it changed how it makes or engineers dashboards. Almost all of the complaints are on cars made before that. A problem that not only looks bad, but could be dangerous.
It's extremely difficult to see anywhere from that curb over into the passenger lane.
Robert says he's blinded by the glare. Look at this picture he took. Can you spot the kids walking?
There should be a recall nationwide.
Strong words from a safety expert.
There's just no excuse for dashes that melt or crack.
While we don't know of any injuries or accidents, Ditlow thinks the car makers have the chance to fix the problem before that happens.
Unfortunately, all too often it takes a body count to get a safety recall, but the purpose of safety recalls is to prevent deaths and injuries.
Nissan and Toyota said they are investigating, but Nissan calls it an isolated issue. Most of the complaints to the government are coming from right here in Florida, nearly 70%. But drivers in other warm weather states are complaining to the government too, saying it's happening to them, like in Louisiana, Texas, and even out west in California. These dashboards melted here in South Florida. Instead of heading to a scrap pile, they're headed to California. Toyota wants to investigate what went wrong. But Nissan hasn't said much about it to us. But they have told Robert they won't replace the dash, even though he bought their extended warranty.
So right now, everybody's in a waiting game.
The complaints are not just from Toyota and Nissan drivers. Mazda and Lexus drivers have also complained. And just this week, this lawsuit was filed by a South Florida lawyer against Lexus for the melting dashboards. Kelly?
Jen, what is the government saying about the recall?
The government agency that could force a recall is aware of this problem, but they say at this time their data doesn't show a safety defect trend. That's why you need to keep complaining. Go to WPTV.com/watchdog. I show you how to make a complaint to the government, and also continue to share your story with me because I'm fighting for you as my investigation continues. I'm consumer watchdog Jen Strathman, fighting for you.